What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with a brand new review for Love After Lockup Season 5, you guys, episode number 8. And the episode is titled, Here Comes the Lie. So before we go ahead and get into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss this episode of Love After Lockup, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, for me personally, it didn't really give a whole lot. Yeah, I didn't get much from this episode. I guess we'll start with the people who I feel gave me the absolute least in this episode, and that'll be Melissa and Louie. You guys remember that Melissa is getting ready to head back to New Jersey. You guys remember before she's going back to New Jersey. They went to the dentist's office to, see about getting his teeth fixed, right? And he's getting his, they got the quotes. He can get the dentures is less than getting, teeth pulled and then, getting the, whatever the hell they said he could get, right? One of them was, the dentures are 45, but the other thing that they said was like $30,000 or something like that. And neither one of them at this point got that kind of money. So Melissa's like, what do you want to do? I feel like with Louie just wants to be able to look in the mirror and be able to like his smile, right? What I will say, so you guys know that they're coming to life after lockup. So Louie and Melissa are coming to life after lockup. Brittany and Key-Rock are coming to life after lockup. Joy Nomi and Red are coming to life after lockup. We got Sarah and Sean, they're back again. I don't know why we keep looking at Lindsay and what's his name, Lindsay and Blaine. But yeah, on the preview for Life After Lockup, he got his teeth done. And I will say, he is very handsome with his teeth. When he got his teeth and we got new, he got, now mind you, he got this. I always get I always look at people and be like, y'all got the top row done, but you didn't get nothing done to the bottom row. But that's neither here nor there. But he looks better, right? But I always just be like, yeah, y'all got the top row done, but the bottom row, we ain't gonna do nothing to the bottom row. We just gonna let the bottom row sit and look old as hell too. But okay, it is what it is, right? So Louie got dropped back off to Donna's house, right? And she says she's getting ready to go because she's gonna miss her plane. Because Donna was like, why don't you come inside? And she was like, nope, Donna can't come in. And Donna and Louie talked. And I agree with Louie. Louie is telling Donna that, when it comes down to Melissa, can you kind of go a little light on Melissa? And I was like, I guess I have to agree with Louie. Like, I do feel like sometimes Donna does do the most when it comes to Melissa, although Melissa is the most. I just still, for the life of me, don't understand why the hell we are seeing them on Life After Lockup, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think, and we will discuss it in the comment section below, you guys. But that's really all we got for Melissa and Louie. If I missed anything, feel free to chime in and lock it in the comment section below. And we're going to pause here, and we're going to move over to the next couple, you guys. Like I said, this episode for me didn't give me very much. You guys, the next couple that we shall talk about is going to be Chelsea and Mikey. I'm not going to say that Chelsea and Mikey didn't give us a lot in this episode. I just want to go ahead and get Chelsea and Mikey out the way because I really feel like with Chelsea and Mikey, it was a little bit heavy for me with those two. But you guys can definitely tell me what you think about Chelsea and Mikey. Now, you guys remember in last week's episode, Mikey and Chelsea had gotten into it, right? And when they got into it, he told her that he wasn't going to get in the car with her if she was going to talk to him the way that she was talking to him. And I don't know what's going on with my TV, but it keeps turning itself off and on. But Chelsea, you remember when he said that Chelsea got in the car and she was about to she zoomed off, right? But Chelsea actually didn't leave. Chelsea just went and turned around and came back and picked up Mikey. So they left. Now, we also found in this episode that Mikey has a 8-year-old daughter. And I was like, wow, we never heard anything about a daughter. But okay, cool. Her name is Hadley. And, Mikey was telling us about his relationship with Hadley's mom. And he was asking Chelsea, does she want to meet Hadley? And Chelsea was like, no. And so Mikey felt a way about the fact that she didn't want to meet his daughter. Now, Chelsea kept saying that she's never dated a guy that has a daughter or a baby mama before. And I was like, but Chelsea, you can't sit here and say that when you yourself have 3 children. So I'm assuming, well, you have 2 different fathers for your kids, and that's no slight, no shade to you. So you can't say that about him when you are in the same situation. You don't have, but you have baby daddies. So don't judge, like, don't be judging him. And I just did not like that. Now I understood why Chelsea said she didn't want to meet the daughter, because this is her first time. This is the very first time, and she just feels uncomfortable. Chelsea felt uncomfortable for a multitude of reasons. Number one was the fact that with her being, hearing impaired, she can't hear what they're saying. But it does appear that the daughter is trying to learn sign language. And I do love that they are so accommodating when it comes to Chelsea, because Chelsea was just nervous, like, what if she doesn't like me? And I figured that's what it was. I'm like, she's probably a daddy's girl, and Chelsea is just wondering how is this little girl going to take to her. But she took to Chelsea, and when she saw her dad, she came off the steps and she ran and just jumped into her dad's arms. And so it was a cute scene for me, you guys. I want you guys to definitely tell me what you thought about it. But at one point, Mikey was talking to the little girl and asking her about her mom, her come to stay with him sometime. And she was like, I think she says, whatever she said she called her mama a Karen once before. I was like, child, not a damn Karen. But it was cute. I definitely, like I said, I do like Chelsea and Mikey. I actually believe Chelsea and Mikey are coming to life after Lockup. I have to go back and look, but I do believe that Chelsea and Mikey are coming to life after Lockup. Let me go look at this, because I don't remember. I know for a fact Brittany and Key Rock are coming. Joy Nomi and Red are coming. I know that, who else is, like I said, I know that Melissa and Louie are coming. I do believe that Chelsea and Mikey are coming to life after Lockup. I'm almost positive they're coming to life after Lockup. But again, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But I think that's who else is coming. I don't remember 100%. But yeah, you guys, let's pause here and move forward, shall we? All right, you guys. So I'm looking at the commercial real quick. So I do see, I'm going to tell you guys who all I see in this trailer real quick. I did see, well, again, Lindsay and Blaine, Chance and Taylor are back. We got a lot of couples in Life After Lockup. Lindsay and Blaine, Chance and Taylor, Melissa and Louie, Joy Nomi and Red, and Cameron and Eris, Chevelle and Quaylon. Who else? Like, we got a lot of people. Chevelle and Quaylon. We got Brittany and Key Rock. We got, who else did I see? Like, I'm at 7. I'm at 7 people right now. Oh, Justina and Michael are back. Sarah and Sean are back. That's 9 people. Damn, we got 9. We got 9 couples. So I think we got 9 couples. I don't know how they're gonna show all of these people in almost an hour and a half episode each week. They ain't gonna have a lot of scenes. That is gonna be interesting. Very interesting, you guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and move over to Sheree and Anthony, you guys. When it comes to Sheree and Anthony, I think Sheree just likes drama. That's all I'm getting from Sheree, is that she just likes drama, because for her to invite her Richie's dad, invite Rich to this homecoming party for Anthony, it's like, girl, you were expecting some fireworks to happening. Like, I think that's what you wanted, was some fireworks. That's the vibe that it gives to me. Now, what I will also say was with her friend. So one of her best friends came over to the house, and she was getting ready for the party. And the best friend gonna sit here and ask her, how was the sex? I was like, ma'am, excuse you? And Sheree didn't even check it. I'm like, girl, and you telling her that it was good. I would have told her, girl, it was the worst sex of my life. The fuck? You finna sit here and ask me about my fiance that just got out of prison. How was the sex? Girl, I would have told him he lasted a minute, and I didn't even get mine. Girl, make the sex sound so bad, because if you think that the sex is good, then she gonna probably, and I'm not saying this is what the friend is gonna do, but some men will be like, oh, the sex was that good, huh? let me try to find out how good the sex is, right? I would have never answered that question. I promise you to the sweet heavens above, I wouldn't have answered that motherfucking question. I would have told that girl, mind your, first of all, I would have told her, mind your motherfucking business, number one. Number two, why do you need to know how my man's sex was? That's number two. And number three, get a life. Get a fucking life. Go find your own man, bitch. Go find your own mother freaking man. But yeah, that was that. So we get to the party, and this party was literally only for Sheree. When nobody there, I don't think anybody was really there for Anthony besides his mama. And I think she did mention his friend at one point, but we never saw his friend. And I was like, so everybody here knows Sheree. So Sheree, why can't we just say, hey, this is a party for me, but we gonna celebrate, we gonna party because my man is home, because that's really all this party was. And Anthony noticed Rich, and so him and Rich went outside. They had a conversation. It was a very peaceful conversation, and the fireworks really wasn't with, even with Rich and with Anthony. They were cool with each other. They want, you know, they said that they're not gonna be friends with each other, but they know that his son, you know, his son loves Anthony, and Anthony loves him, and they left it at that. They were man enough, and they were two men talking. Now, where the issue came is when Anthony asked Sheree to marry him, and he let everybody know, like, hey, we ain't already married. And everybody's like, wait, what the fuck? You told us that. And here's the thing with Sheree, I still don't understand why she did that. That made no sense to a lot of people, and telling them that you're already married when you're not married. I still don't understand that. And so his mama felt away and her brother felt away, and I didn't feel a way about it. Like, it's stupid to lie about something so dumb and trivial. And then I think the reason why you guys saw in the preview and in this episode when she sped off, I think the reason why they sped off like that is because you remember his curfew is 1 a.m. and I think that they were nearing that curfew. I think that's probably why they flew off, you know, she sped off at the parking lot the way she did. But that's it for Sheree and Anthony. You guys, please let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section below. And we shall pause here and move on to the next couple, you guys. All right, you guys, so the next couple is going to be Brittany and Key-Rock. And let me say this right here, right now. I detest, I despise, I can't stand the way that Key-Rock talks to Brittany. Key-Rock talks to Brittany as if she's a child or an underling. Now, we all know that with Key-Rock, he has transitioned from female to male, right? So he's taking testosterone shots, right? And so in this episode, Brittany gave him the shot, and then about, I don't know, I think it was 3 hours later or whenever, or maybe even an hour later, that camera panned into him in that bathroom, and he was in a puddle of sweat. I was like, y'all don't want to go to the hospital? And Brittany said, babe, do you want to go to the hospital? He said no and went to sleep. I was like, Brittany, you should have put your foot down at that moment and said, babe, you don't look good, and you slurring your words. I think we need to get up and go to the hospital. But the next morning he woke up and he was feeling better, right? And then he gonna tell Brittany, well, I think from now on, I need to get that shot done professionally. Excuse you, sir. You didn't want to do it to yourself. You asked me to do it. You know what, Key-Rock is lucky to have somebody like Brittany, because Key-Rock can be with somebody like me, because I would go off on Key-Rock, because Key-Rock tries to son her, and it just wouldn't be for me. It wouldn't be for me. So Brittany, they're talking about Brittany going to school, right? And Brittany is considering dropping out. And Key-Rock is telling her not to do that. And I was like, sir, that is not, I mean, yeah, you might be paying for the schooling, but you can't, here's the thing. You can't make people do anything that they don't want to do. Like with me, I went to school and I got my degree. There were times that I wanted to drop out of school, but I was like, you know what? You come this far, and I could see the end goal. And there was actually one semester that I did set out. And, you know, my mom didn't necessarily agree with it, but I sat out that semester for multiple reasons. I sat out a semester of school, and I said, you know, let me get myself together this semester. Let me take this I took a whole semester off. I didn't do any, I didn't work. I just was, you know, I just was to myself, and I got my mind together. And then when I went back, because I sat out the fall of 2011, I remember exactly. I sat out the fall of 2011, and when I sat out, the first week of school, I felt a way. I did feel a way about it. I really did. I felt a way about it, and I was like, kind of for me, it felt like it was a. I think for me, the first week was FOMO, fear of missing out. That was what it was for me the first week. But then the second week, I didn't feel anything. I was like, like I was thinking, because I didn't go, I was thinking maybe I could go take some other classes. Maybe I could take one or two classes. But I was like, no, you're not going to do that. You are going to sit this semester out and you're going to figure out what you want to do. And mind you, this was my junior year of college. I was like, we're going to figure out what we're going to do. And I was like, okay. You can do it. You can do it. It's, it was August. I was like, August. And then by the time, December gets here, it won't even feel like a semester had passed. And really and truly, it didn't. It did not feel like a semester had passed at all. Because like I said, August to December, August, September, October, November, December. It went by very fast. And so, yeah, for her, and she said she wanted to sit out 6 months. And for me, like I said, I sat out from August to the start of the new semester in January of 2012. And when I went in fresh and I was rejuvenated and I felt good. And I graduated the next year. So, yeah, let her do this. It's her life. It's her choice, what she wants to do. You can't sit here and tell her what you feel like she should do. That's not going to work. And I did not like when she went to that school and that raggedy ass instructor was talking to her. That woman was talking about, I felt like that woman was trying to guilt trip Brittany into staying into the school so that she can get money from Brittany. That's what I felt like. Because she's talking about, you know how much money I can make on a good day? She was like, Brittany was like probably about 800. She's like, no, 3,000. I was like, for what? Who paying you $3,000, ma'am? Because if you do a wig nearly as bad as that wig that's affixed to your head, your scalp, I wouldn't pay $3,000 for that a wig like that, ma'am. That wig because if you do wigs and the wig that you got on your head, the wig on your head is silky and synthetic and it has no part, first and foremost. So if you're selling those wigs for anything less than $10, you must be selling it to people. You must be selling them wigs to crackheads, because that's all that will wear that wig as a crackhead. No shade, no tea. I just say how I feel. So after that, Brittany was talking and Key-Rock were in the car, and this is the part where I said it bothers me the way that Key-Rock talks to Brittany, because Brittany was saying that she just feels, like her mental is like her mental is something with her mental, and she wants to get right with God, I guess, so to speak, right? And I'm paraphrasing. And so her best friend called her, and she was telling her best friend how we need to go to brunch, and she wants to do some TikToks, right? And she wants to get more into doing TikToks. And Key-Rock looked at her and got offended. I was like, sir, that ain't got nothing to do with you. And he was like, well, we just had this conversation about you, quitting on school. And I was like, that was her choice. If she wants to quit school, she can do whatever the hell she wants to do, sir. Jesus, Adam. Key-Rock really gets on my nerves. That's all I can say. Key-Rock is, like I've said plenty of times before, Key-Rock likes to gaslight the hell out of Brittany. I think what it is Key-Rock realizes that Brittany is 22 years old, and Brittany is still easy to, for some people might think, easy to mold and to lump into what you want them to be. Brittany, think for yourself, baby girl. If you don't want to go back to school, that's on you. Don't do it. Because like I said, I took a semester out of school, right? I said I took out in 2011. Me and you I was the same age that you are. And I felt the same way that you felt. But for me, it worked out perfectly, because when I sat out there 2011, I was 20. How old was I in 2011? I was 20 something. I can't remember how old I was, but I was in my 20s. And so, Brittany, if that's what you want to do, baby girl, do it. Don't let nobody guilt trip you. Don't let your fiance guilt trip you into it, and don't let that raggedy ass instructor guilt trip you into it, because I wouldn't trust a person who looks like they get their wigs from somebody's raggedy ass estate sale. Period. Point blank. Let me know what you guys think. And we're going to pause here and wrap the episode up. All right, you guys. So we are wrapping the episode up with Joy Nomi and Red. I don't even really need my notes for Joy Nomi and Red because I did not need their scenes. He was so eager to get Joy Nomi to the hotel so that they could have sex. I was like, oh my God. Joy Nomi, girl, you just give me somebody that lacks self-esteem, and I hope and pray that you had sex with him, right? He said y'all had sex multiple times. He talked about how he went down on you for about 2 hours. Congratulations. I didn't need to know that. What I will say is I hope and pray that you used a condom. I'm praying that you use a condom. I hope that you use a condom. I don't believe you did, but I'm hoping and praying you did. Because no shade, this is somebody that you know him from prison, but you don't know him in the real free world. So, never mind. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It was just, for me, their scenes was nothing but the eagerness for him to have sex with her. That was all it was. And the only other thing that we got out of this episode was his bestie. His bestie. I'm going to use that loosely. Bestie, right? He called up his bestie on the phone, and I'm like, bestie? Dude, I think that's somebody that you probably trying to smash. Because he's trying to meet up with her, and I'm like, I think you want to smash her. And he let it be known in an interview that he was friends with her, but when Joy Nomi told him that she cheated on him, he went and talked to this girl. I was like, oh, okay. So she might be the homie, but she the homie that probably got feelings for you, and you probably want to, dip your stick into her pot, so to speak, right? Okay. They're going to be a mess in life after lockup. I'm here for it. But yeah, you guys, that's the episode. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. If I did, I hope I'm not missing nobody. Let me look over this list one more time and make sure I'm not, because we got Melissa and Louie, we got Brittany and Key-Rock, Joy Nomi and Red, and Sheree and Rich. Sheree and Anthony, and Chelsea and Mikey. So I got everybody, you guys. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. Turn your post notifications, share the video, and until next time, please stay safe, take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys later on. So you guys, I am going to be going live later this afternoon for the Golden Bachelors episodes 4 through 6, you guys. See you guys then. 5:30, I think it's 5 o'clock or 5:30 p.m. Central Time. See you guys then.